Welcome to Snowzilla 2016. They say this is going to be a historic snowfall, so I figured, why not do a video blog? I've been waiting for this moment all year long, and oh, thanks, Julie. Wave hi to the nice people, Julie. See? She's the best. Anyway, I've been waiting all year long to do this because I got this great new snow shovel right at the end of last season. I haven't had a chance to try it out yet, but today is my chance. You see, the snow's been falling for just a couple hours now. You can see it out there. Still just a little bit of grass poking through. And, well, there should be a lot more snow to come. But you know what? I think it's time for me to start shoveling. You can never be too early, right? I made myself a selfie stick. You'd think with all the camera equipment I bought in the last few years, I might have a selfie stick. But no, just never got around to getting one. But it turns out that if you have an old curtain rod and a bunch of gaff tape, you don't need to buy a selfie stick. It's pretty easy to make one yourself. I'd show it to you, but I'm using it right now. Maybe later. Anyway, that's not the important part. The important part is this new snow shovel is awesome. Nice big bowl, sharp metallic blade that cuts right through the snow. Just what you need on a day like this. I'm really happy with it. Wish you could have one just as good. Anyway, I spent a little time shoveling snow this evening. I know it's still coming down, as I'm sure you can see right now. Still coming down pretty heavy. But I wanted to get a good start in the evening so that when it comes time for the morning and I come out to do a little more shoveling, there'll be a little less snow to shovel and maybe a little bit less slipperiness on the sidewalk while I'm shoveling it, because you don't want to fall. Anyway, we're about 5 hours into the snowstorm now. You can kind of see how heavy the snow has gotten. Let me take you down and see if you can see it. And you can also sort of see how quickly it's coming down, because I shoveled this only, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes ago. So things are going at a pretty good rate right now. Anyway, I'm kind of happy with the standard of my sidewalk. I wish I could say the same about the neighbors. They're very definitely falling behind, let me tell you. In some years gone by, some of the neighbors haven't shoveled their walk at all, and that just seems irresponsible to me. I mean, you know, one thing you want is a neighbor who will do their job when it comes time to shoveling snow. Oh, sure, one of the neighbors shoveled out the driveway, but not the sidewalk. So, in other words, they just helped themselves. They didn't do their part for the neighborhood. Kind of annoying, I know. Anyway, I'm still enjoying the snow. It is so pristine and beautiful. I love the white purity of the snow. It is just gorgeous. I mean, just take a look at it. Just take a look at that beautiful white plain. Nobody's ever stepped in some of that. No dirt, no nothing. It is just what you want. Having a good evening. What can I say? And Julie, she made chili for dinner. Just the right food for this kind of night. I tell you, she really is the best. Anyway, talk to you later. Bye. Well, the snow's been coming down for about 10 hours now. I just went out not too long ago and measured it. We're up to about 6 inches, and it's still coming on strong. We're now in the quiet time of the night. Julie's gone to bed, and it's only me up. This is Smudge. He's the crazy cat who loves me. And when I say crazy, I really mean it. We've actually had him to a cat psychiatrist. I didn't know there was such a thing until we brought this cat to him. Turns out that Smudge is crazy largely because his mother and his litter mates all died, and so he was raised by hand by a human. We're told by the cat psychiatrist that that's pretty much the equivalent of a human being raised by wolves. It doesn't work out well in the long run. Anyway, Smudge has been known to attack people, but for some reason he loves me. I'm not much of a cat person. We're not quite sure why he loves me so much, but he'll often come and sit in my chest like this. The other day he showed up with a red paw. You still can see it just a little bit here if you look closely. We're not quite sure why he ended up with a red paw. Just ended up being that way. Anyway, he reminds me a little bit of the snow, so white and soft and fluffy and clean. Really a beautiful cat. Too bad he is crazy. Anyway, I was digging through some of my old video files and I found a little treat, something that I made 2 years ago. I was It was during another snowstorm, in fact, and Julie and I were locked in the house. I had just made this new bit of film equipment. I call it the dolly carriage, and I was trying it out. So I made this little film inspired by The Shining, which happens to be Julie's favorite film. I'm not quite sure why people always think of the snow in terms of getting shut in and resorting to violence. You got The Shining, of course, and more recently, The Hateful Eight. But people really think that way. Anyway, Julie helped me make this video. She is the best. And I thought I might share it with you on this fine, snowy evening. Well, it's been snowing for about 20 hours now, and it's time to go out and see what the day has brought us. Julie has been nice enough to volunteer to operate the camera today, so we'll be using the good camera, and isn't she the best? Anyway, let's go see what the day has for us. 14 inches. Looks like we got us a lot of snow. Let's go do some shoveling. I just love this moment. The first steps in a new snowfield, everything so clean and beautiful and white. Isn't this wonderful? Looks like someone's been walking here, and with their dog. Can you believe that? Can you believe someone would do that right in front of my house, bring their dog right here? Okay.
Joe, you can't say that on video.
I'm all right, but I mean, it's like right in front of our yard, and they bring their dog right here. Can you imagine that?
Calm down.
Why should I be calm? Why should I be calm about this? Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ! Jesus Christ, Julie! I can't believe this! Well, I guess it's back to the selfie stick. Julie has decided she doesn't want to help anymore, and I guess I can't really blame her, but Jesus Christ. I mean, I've had a dog. I know what having a dog is like. But right in the middle of my sidewalk, right across from my front door, was that really necessary? I remember what it was like back in the days when, stepping in dog dew was just part of summer, where it's just something you got used to. And then people started putting it in bags, and that was a real step forward. That was great. Well, maybe when it snows, it's time to do something similar. Maybe it's time, I don't know, people bring a jar, or maybe put the dog in a diaper or something. I don't know, something like that. Anyway, I'm going to do some shoveling now. I'll talk to you later. We're about, I don't know, 25, 26 hours into the snowfall now, and it's still coming. Harder than ever, if I'm any judge. On the bright side, all those damn dog spots are all covered up. Can't see them anymore. I was out a little earlier with the camera, though. There was another one right in front of my house. And someone actually walking 2 dogs right in front of my house. Back and forth she walked. I guess this is the only area, mine was the only sidewalk that was clear enough for her to walk her dogs. And they left another spot. Isn't that nice? It's covered up now, but I know it's there somewhere, hiding under all that snow, waiting all the corruption and the filth. I would have said something to her, but Virginia, being an open carry state and all that, you never know when someone's going around armed. Dangerous times we live in. Anyway, you'll notice I'm actually carrying my recorder now. That's because the microphone I was using stopped working for some reason. I don't know why. Probably need a new little piece of equipment is what I'm hoping, but I don't think I'm going to find an all-night AV store anywhere in the area that I can get to right now, do you? Well, I'm taking a break from the shoveling now. Gonna do some walking. Let's go see what we see. Well, I'm back from my walk. I didn't make it too far. I tried to make it to the local Giant. It's only about quarter mile, half mile away. But I didn't get there. None of the sidewalks are shoveled. And the roads have been plowed, but that just means that they laid a layer of ice under the snow to make it harder to walk on. I'm happy to be back. Happy to have made it back alive. Only now I don't know quite what we're going to eat. You see, I was going to the Giant to see if they still had anything there in the stores. Turns out Julie's idea of emergency provisions is a bunch of single-serving packets of peanut butter that are about 10 months past the sell-by date. I'm not real encouraged about trying to live through this winter with that. 'Cause honestly, I don't see how we're ever going to get out from under this snow. You see, that first 24 hours, I thought that was the storm. Turned out that was just getting ready for the storm. Now, this is the storm. The trees are blowing and there's snow everywhere and everything is white. And what used to be pristine and pure and white is now just the white, staring into the void, the color of death. Well, anyway, I'm back now. At least there's warmth and running water, for a while at least. I don't know how we're ever going to get out of this, Washington. I don't know how. Tierney says I could use some light therapy. So I decided to give it a try. The snow stopped now, 32 hours after it started, but now it's stopped. And that means that if I go out and shovel, the next time I shovel, the sidewalk will stay clean, as long as it doesn't snow again. I think I'm going to go out and shovel now. I went out shoveling this morning. There's a lot of snow. The dogs had been on my yard again, all over. I even saw the dog walker. I don't think they're going to be a problem again. But we're running out of food. There's almost none left. Julie didn't get enough. Isn't she the best? I thought of something to eat, but there's not much of it, and I keep getting fur caught in my teeth. My mother used to like to say, "I love you so much I'd eat your guts." There's no one I love more than Julie. I bet she's the best.
Julie, I thought I could beat you, but you were always the best.